Hello, everyone. Hello, welcome back. This is another live of this YouTube channel. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for tuning in for our another live. This is the 17th, if I'm not sure, is 17th or 18th live of this YouTube channel since I started making live videos. Again, for those who don't know me, my name is Vick Hason, and this is Vick Hason Talks YouTube channel. I have other YouTube channels that you can go and check it out. We have Pop Show KE that we normally do entertainment shows, podcasting, and journalism work. And then we have Vick Hason. This is Vick Hason Talks. And then the other one is Vick Hason. That is where we normally do short films, skits, comedy, any kind of stuff that's associated with film production. That is where we do that. But on this YouTube channel, Vick Hason Talks, we normally talk about interesting topics about people who are on their early 20 years of age, mid 20s, late 20s, and if you are lucky to have people who are on the early 30s, again, it will be awesome because we normally talk about topics that most people are going to engage with, or most people have engaged with, and they are going to engage with. And the topics are mostly about relationships. I'm not an expert in this sector, but I'm going to share with you what I know, what I've experienced, and what I've seen from other people, things that have happening around. And then again, that was an intro. Again, today we have an interesting topic. If you have seen on the title, you know it is going to be interesting. Does body count really matter? Is it a deal breaker? Is it irrelevant to other people? Or how do you take it? I'll be happy to hear from your side whether you think having high body count is going to be a deal breaker, you know, or maybe you're, you know, it is just irrelevant to you, like you don't care about body count of your partner. Yeah, and then at the end, I'm going also to share opinion about what my final take about the topic of today, whether I prefer someone who has high body count or low body count, or body count is irrelevant to me. Yeah, so that's what we're going to talk about today. So again, if you are watching this live video right now, maybe if it's not live, then thank you so much for watching. You might consider liking, subscribing, sharing. Please like so that the next time we're going live, you do not miss the live video again. So thank you for the one that has joined. Just say hi as we continue the live. If you are new to the channel, welcome back. If you are a returning subscriber, again, thank you so much. So if you are new, please subscribe so that you don't miss the next time we go live on this YouTube channel. So I don't know, somebody cosmetics says hi. I hope you're doing great. I'm doing great too. So we are having an interesting topic. I hope you are going to share also your opinion, your thoughts on this topic, and everything is going to be amazing. Everything is going to be awesome. Thank you for those that are still joining. Thank you so much. Just subscribe, leave a like, share your comment, you know, so that you do not miss the next time we are going live. So stay tuned to the end because today's topic is so interesting. We are going to have a chat. We are going to engage with each other. We are going to, you know, to know each other a little bit. So someone says hi. Sally says hi. Hi, Sally. Thank you so much for the chat. Thank you for engaging. Please stay tuned to the end, and I'm expecting also to have your opinion on this topic. So we are going live for approximately 20 to 25 to 30 minutes, you know. Even we can go for an hour, but yeah, so by the time we have finished with the topics or the points that we're going to discuss today, we will have know whether to continue, maybe to end the live right there. But thank you so much for those that are still joining. Just say hi as we continue. Please leave a like, subscribe, comment so that you do not miss the next time we are going live. So first of all, for those of you who doesn't know what a body count is, I'm hoping that all of you are on their have passed 18 years old. Like you are now an adult. Maybe you have experienced a relationship, Neo says hi. Hi, Neo. So maybe you have experienced a romantic relationship, maybe you have not, maybe you had experienced and then breakup happened, and then you're trying to get back at it again. Maggie says hi. Hi, Maggie. Yeah, thank you so much for 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 tuning in. Please leave a like, subscribe, so that the next time also when we are going live, you do not miss. So why does, I'm going to share, I have 20 points that I've done research, I've looked at it, I've looked at them, and also I have applied people around me on the topics, I've applied myself on the topic, and also I'm expecting you to also share your opinion on the topic, whether body count really matters or it doesn't matter. So when I was saying what body count meant, body count means the number of people that you have slept with, whether it is your girlfriend or boyfriend, or maybe it is just someone that things didn't end up well, and you didn't end up as romantic partners, but you had slept together. In short, you had sex together. So all those people that you have had sex with, now they they are named body counts. So if I ask you what is your body count, it means the number of people that you have slept with. That what it is about. That what body count means. So we are going to share because most of the time when you find a girlfriend or maybe a boyfriend, if you're a girl, and you want to be in a relationship, some of the, you know, there have to be some factors that you consider to be with that person. And the number one thing is always, how many body counts do you have? Have you slept with anyone? Am I your first time person? Are you a virgin? You know, those kind of topics. That is what most people consider to talk about on their first time when they are in a relation, when they are dating to be in a relationship. So most people, okay, some people tend to take it as irrelevant, like I don't care about your past, I want to create a new with you. But some other people, they care, like I want to know. Okay, so Emma Nati says hi. Hi, how is you? I'm fine, I hope you are fine also. Yeah, thank you so much, thank you so much for the chat. Please subscribe so that you do not miss the next time we are going live. Okay, so some people consider the past of other people, like I want to know your past, how many people you have slept with, and some people tend to say, tend to take it like I care, I want to know. So people say, I want to know. Okay, let's kick off with the points. I'm talking. Okay, so Emma says you're good. Okay, I'm good too. So we have 10 points on both sides for people that care about body count and for other people that does not care about body count. So the first points that we're going to talk about is why body counts matter to some people. So we are going to talk about those that, you know, they take body count seriously, like they care about the past of their partners. So I'm going to share the points with you, and also tell me if you agree with the points or maybe you disagree with them. Okay, so Emma says, where are you from? I'm from Kenya. I'm from Kenya. Where are you from, Emma? I want also to know where you're from. Okay, so the number one point of why body count matters to some people is values around sex and relationships. So some people see sex as something tied closely to commitment. So a higher count may signal different beliefs. So some people values sex, like they they take sex as a value when they take sex as a value when they are in a relationship, like it is something that is so valuable. So if in their beliefs, so if okay, so if somebody that they are going to be in a relationship with, they have been in they have been they have made their sexual life like useless to them, like it is not valuable, then that is a deal breaker for them. Okay, so Emma says, I'm from Tanzania. Wow, you're from Tanzania. thank you so much from watching me from Tanzania. I'm from Kenya, so we are just neighbors. We are just neighbors. Yeah. And so, uh, my my um my rural place. I'm in urban area, so my rural place, which we normally call Mashamba, is is on the border near to Tanzania. Yeah. So from that place to Tanzania, it's just like 100 shillings, Kenyan shillings, to travel from that place to enter Tanzania. So we are just neighbors, Emma. Thank you so much for the chat. So the number one reason was people values around sex and relationship. Many people value sex. So if they value sex, that means if you have high body count, you have slept with many people, then that is a deal breaker. They will not be in a relationship with you. Emma says, but I'm here, Kenya, doing a job. Okay, that's nice, Emma. You're doing a job. Okay, that's cool. So that means you. I don't know if you're a citizen. I don't know how it works. Like living in another country, and then you're from another country but living in another country. I don't know if you normally get awarded a citizenship. You know, I don't know. So Emma says, "What do you do? What do you do living? Or what do I do for living?" So you see what you are seeing right now. So I am a filmmaker by profession. Yeah, so I went to school to study media. So I finished media studies. I've also taken a course of film production and photography. Yeah, so I'm an expert on that area. So that is what I normally do for a living, a filmmaker, and a media personality. Yeah. What about you? What about you? Let's chat as we continue with the topic, and also for those people that are watching can still engage. And we have a chat and also share your opinions on the topics that we are discussing. So on the point number 2, why some people consider body count is cultural and religious expectations. In certain cultures, fewer partners are associated with morality. Yeah, so some people may consider people with low body count because of their culture and religion. Yeah, because again, in most societies, okay, that's nice, Emma. That's nice. So in most societies, people are considered that people who have low body count, they are they have good morals. Yeah. So that is generally, if you have low body counts, you have like your morals are good. So the main reason why these people who despise people who have high body count is because of their cultures. Maybe their culture does not accept someone that has slept with a lot of people, and also their religion. For example, Christians, we are encouraged to only marry one wife, like to be a monogamous. Yeah, and I've heard Muslims are encouraged to have more than 3 wives, or maybe maximum is 3 wives. I don't know. But again, it is affected by religion and culture. So some people don't like people who have high body counts because of their religion and culture. I don't know if that is true, if you believe it. So Emma says, I'm journalism. Oh, so you're doing journalism. Okay, that's so we are kind of in the same field. You're a journalist, I'm a journalist, but also I'm a filmmaker. So a journalist is a different person from a filmmaker. A filmmaker normally deals with movies. That's why I have another YouTube channel, Vick Hason, where we normally do short films, comedy, some stuff like that. And also media journalism, you do news. The news, the prime time news, things that they are concerning to the society. Yeah, but that's nice. That's nice, Emma, to hear from you. Let's also engage with the today's topic, which is if body counts really matters. I don't know if body count matters to you, Emma. Please share with me. And also, agree with the points or maybe disagree with the point and tell me why, it will be awesome. So point number 3 is why body count matters to some people is fear of comparison. So fear of comparison, someone who have had high body counts may have that kind of sense of that kind of behavior of comparing their current partner with the partners that they have met with. So someone who is dating someone who has high body count, he or she may be concerned about their partners, comparing them with the previous partners that they have had. You see? So that's why they may not consider someone with high body count. I don't know if you agree with that, but that is the point. Yeah, they fear comparison. They fear being compared with the other partners. Let's go to point number 4. So point number 4 is why body count matters to some people is jealousy or insecurity. So knowing a partner has had many experiences can trigger feelings of inadequacy. And that is normally a fear that most men have, because they may feel inadequate when it comes to intimacy part with their partners. Like they may not feel like they are doing their best. So they may start to feel, they may start to feel like they are not enough if they, they have knowledge that their partner have had so many people. So they may feel inadequate. They may start to feel jealous, of the other people that this partner has had. So jealousy or insecurity, they will not, they will be in doubts of if they are enough, if they are doing good, if they satisfy their partner. Yeah. Tell me if you agree with it. Let's go to point number 5. So trust concerns. Some assume that more partners might correlate with less long-term stability. So first of all, why did my partner have so many people in, like, why does my partner has so many exes? But it doesn't really matter. For example, it doesn't really mean that if I have high body count, then I have high number of exes. I don't know if it really matters, because some people that you sleep with, I don't know, I've never done that. I'm just thinking about it. Some people, most people, the kind of relationship that they have had with some other people when it comes to intimacy, it is not a relationship of boyfriend or girlfriend. Sometimes it's just, they're just hanging out, they're just making out, they're just, enjoying a moment, So that normally makes them to end up with high body count numbers, but they were never a boyfriend or a girlfriend, or maybe a wife or a husband. But on this point, when you have high body count, people who are concerned with your past life may feel like you are not a trustworthy person, like you cannot create a trust, like your trust cannot last longer. That is just like the entire point. Like they feel like they can't trust you and you can't trust them, because you can't build trust because you've had so many people that you've had the intimacy with. So it is hard for you to build trust. That is the point. Trust concerns. I don't know about you. Please share with me if you agree with that point, or maybe you disagree if trust concerns is one of the reasons why someone may be concerned about someone past. Point number 6 is health concerns. Concerns. That is the first thing that, even if you don't care about body count, you must consider health concerns, because what are the chances that this person who has high body count has attracted a disease from the people that he or she has slept with? So health concerns needs to come first. Even if you are dating, you're on your talking stage, I think you need to know your partner's body count, even if you don't care, but you just need to know their body count, because then now that's where health questions, may be inserted. That's why you may need now to know their health issues, even if you don't care about their body counts. But health is important, because if you don't care about health, you're not concerned about the health of your partner, then high chances they may have contracted a disease somewhere. Maybe if it's HIV, it is syphilis, it is gonorrhea, it is all those STIs, diseases. They may have contracted them, and by mistake, if you have unprotected sex, they may transfer it to you, and you start suffering, for just a mistake that you are not concerned about. So health issue is a concern. Okay, let's go to point number 7. Why most people body count matters. Why body count matters to some people. Point number 7 is desire of exclusivity. Some people want to feel special or unique, so in their partner's romantic sexual history. So that is like a petty. It's not a petty to those people who are concerned with the body count, but generally generic, it feels petty, like desire for exclusivity. You need like to be, I'm the one, like, I'm special. I'm special to my partner. Like she has never had anybody else, like so it simply goes to a point whereby it means like I'm the one. Like I need to be the one, to be in a to be the one that she has ever had a relationship with. So I need to be unique to my partner. Yeah, so some people just need to feel special, to feel unique, to feel like they're the one, to feel like, they're the one who has this person. That's the point. Let's go to point number 8. Past experiences shaping preferences. So someone who has hurt in their past may associate higher counts with negative outcomes. So past experiences shaping preferences. So if someone, maybe they have had bad experience with their exes, they were hurt, they went a very a very bad a very bad heartbreak. Maybe it has affected them in some way, and then now they have come to be in a relationship with the other person. They may be concerned with the past experiences of that person. For example, if that person was the one who went through the bad heartbreak, because the experiences that they have experienced in the past, it may shape the future preferences of that person. It may shape the behavior of that person when they are in a current relationship with this person that they have in the relationship with. So again, you need to know the mental health of your partner. That is simply the point. How your partner is going to focus on the future. Yeah, that is the point. So again, share with me if any of the points you relate with, or maybe you don't relate with, or maybe you are learning something new, or maybe you disagree or you agree with it. Let's go to point number 9. So there are 10. Point number 9 is social judgment or reputation. So maybe you are in a society, or maybe you are in a community whereby you have engaged someone who is well known in your community, in your surrounding. So a lot of people know that this person have had intimacy with like a lot of people. So this person has high body count. So any type of person that he or she will engage with, like any type of person that they may be in a relationship with, may be affected in some way, because the society knows. So the reputation of this family may be bad in that community. Yeah, so some people are concerned because they don't want that kind of reputation around their area, around the society that they are living in, their community. So they need to know the body count of their partner, and if they have high body count, it means their reputation is going to be bad, because maybe that partner, he or she is known widely in that area. So they need to care about the reputation of their relationship. Let's go to point number 10, which is the last point of why some people, you know, some people focus more on the past of the other partner. So point number 10 is long-term compatibility concerns. They may believe similar sexual histories reflect better alignment in lifestyle and expectations. That is the point as it is. So for you to be in a long-term relationship with someone, your sexual history is always going to play a part, whether it is health, whether it is reputation, whether it is being satisfied, in your relationship. The sexual history is going to matter a lot in that relationship, to be in a long term, not to be in a short term kind of relationship. Yeah, that is the point. So for those 10 points that I have listed, so please tell me if you agree with some, or maybe you disagree with some, and also tell me what are the points that make sense to you, some that does not make sense to you, some that maybe you relate with, some that you have experienced, some that you think they are so important than others. I'll be happy to have them on the chat, and to talk to you, to discuss with you. We have 10 points, other 10 points of why people find body counts irrelevant. Like, that is what we have now in our society. Many people find partners who have high body counts, to be like, that part to be like irrelevant, like they don't know about the past of their partners, of which according to me, it is unacceptable to me. I don't accept that. For me, I really think body counts really matter. Body counts really matter when it comes to a relationship. So I have 10 points of why these people find people who have body counts irrelevant. Okay, so the number one point of why they find partners who have high body count irrelevant is focus on present relationship. So what matters is how the person treats you now, not their past. So they only focus on the present. The kind of relationship that you are having right now, like, what is your partner making you feel right now? So don't focus about their past, focus on their present. Again, what about the health issues? What about, are you really concerned about the health of your partner? If you want to focus on the present, but let's leave it at that. I don't know about you. So Ibra Fazio says, so you're thinking. Yeah, thinking, then tell me if you agree with these points. Second point, why body count is irrelevant to others: personal growth and change. So people evolve. Past behavior doesn't always reflect current values. So, okay, I believe people change, and at some point, it is true. Past behaviors does not influence present behaviors. So people evolve, people change. That is true. But again, if people evolve, people change. That needs to be acceptable if you have known the sexual history of your partner. That is acceptable only if you know the sexual history of your partner. And the number one thing is health issues. If health issue is checked, then I believe everything is going to fall in the right place. Point number three is experience can be positive. So more experience can mean better communication. So confidence and understanding in relationships. That is true. Again, most people that I've heard them talking about the body count part, they normally say that someone who has an experience, like they have had so many partners, they are good when it comes to being in a relationship with them because they have experienced enough. They give you confidence, like, it is not their first time doing the things that you'll be doing. So experience is good. So they like people who have high body count because they have good experience. So I think people who have high body counts, they can go hand in hand, like they are on the same road. I think so. Yeah. Tell me if you also think so. So point number 4 is mutual consent and autonomy. So adults are free to make their own choices. Past partners don't define worth. So you are an adult. So the main point here is you are an adult. So you're free to make your own choices. You're free to be yourself. You're free to live your life like it is expected of you to have high body counts because you're an adult. I don't know. Okay, let me repeat the point. Adults are free to make their own choices. So past partners don't define worth. It is true at one point, and again, it is not true at at another point because past partners defines your worth. If you have high body counts, that means that places your worth at some level. And if you have low body counts, again, that places your worth, your sexual worth, and the level of how people will carry you in the society. That places you at some level. Okay, another point is point number 5, no proven link to loyalty. So a high or lower number doesn't reliably predict cheating or commitment. So, okay, so no proven link to loyalty. So it simply means that if you have high body counts, it doesn't mean that it will link to your loyalty. Like, for example, it shows the signs of you cheating, it shows the signs of you, misbehaving in a relationship, it shows the signs of you. So it doesn't have any link to your presence. It doesn't have any link to you being loyal to your partner. You trying to create that kind of space, a peaceful space, a space where you communicate well with your partner. So your past partners, the body counts that you've had does not have any kind of link to your loyalty. You being loyal to your partner, you being true, you not cheating, you not flirting around with everybody else. So it really matters. It really matters. But there are no proven links that if you have high body count, it will show that you're not loyal to your partner. I don't know if you agree with that point. If you agree, please tell me on the chat. I'll be happy to engage with you all. Okay, let's go to point number 6. So emotional connection outweighs numbers. Compatibility, respect, and communication matter more than history. So if you really love someone, if you're so much in love with your partner, you will not care about the body counts that they are having, because emotional is heavy compared to the body counts. Is that true? Is that true? If emotions are heavy compared to the body counts, like, if you respect each other, you're a responsible couple, you do everything that is needed to be done in a relationship, those kind of emotions being created will outweigh the numbers of people that you've had sex with. So emotions outweighs numbers, outweighs body count. If that is true, please tell me on the comment section. I'll be happy to engage with you. Let's go to point number 7. Point number 7 is avoiding double standards. So many reject judging people differently for the same behavior. Okay, again, not men are dogs. I'm so tired of this point. Like, if a specific man does something, all women now judge that. If a man does something bad to the woman, then that woman says that the man is a dog. Then that is now the word that is being put around all men, even if they have done something, a small mistake, you know. All men are just dogs. No, not men. Not all men are just dogs. So the point here was, people are different, so you're not supposed to take the experiences, or maybe what you have had that has happened to the other people with the same experiences, and then you put the same experiences and those beliefs to the other person that you're meeting. So people are different. Yeah, you do not need to judge people according to whatever that is out there in the society. I don't know if that is true. So when you have high body counts, and okay, so people are different. So someone may have high body count and another person may have high body count, but they may be different. So they need to be treated, to be judged differently. So it means body counts are different when it comes to different people. It may be different, it may be not. I don't know. So you tell me in the comment section. Point number 8 is privacy and boundaries. So some believe detailed sexual history isn't anyone else's business. So beyond health transparency. So I need to respect you. I don't need to care about the number of people that you have engaged on sex with. So I need to, like, your sexual history is yours. I don't need to cross that kind of boundary to ask you about your sexual history. I need to respect your privacy. That is the point. That is the point here. But that is in check if you have already checked the health, the health sector. So you have checked the health is okay. So your sexual history, I don't need to be associated with. Like, that is a boundary that I don't need to cross. That is the reason why those people, they're not, body count is irrelevant to them. Let's go to point number 9. So we had 10 points. Point number 9 is reducing stigma and shame. Letting go of body count judgments promotes healthier attitudes toward sexuality. So you don't need to trash someone who have had high body count. You don't need to trash them. Like, if you do that, you're going to, we need to value sex. We need to keep sex holy, something like that. So you don't need to trash people. We need to just reduce the stigma. We need just to let them be. We need to protect the sex, whatever. So that is the point. Reduce the shame, reduce the stigma. Let people live the way they want to live. Let people live their life. Don't trash them about their sexual history. Point number 10 is practical mindset. So it's a number that doesn't change the current reality of the relationship. So it is just about being practical. Like, your past people that you've engaged intimacy with, they are not going to affect our present relationship. So it doesn't matter how many, whether you have high body counts or maybe you have low body counts. It has nothing to do with our present relationship. So that is the point, of which I disagree with. So those are the 10 points. So if you agree with any, please share with me in the comment section. If you don't agree with any, so those were about people who find body count irrelevant. And the first point that we had discussed was about people who find body count as a deal breaker. If you have high body count, there's no deal. And then for the one that you have just talked about is, if you have high body count, or maybe the topic of body count is irrelevant, to be in a relationship. So people consider body count irrelevant when they want to engage someone. I don't know about you, so please share with me. Please share with me the points that resonated with you, the points that you disagree with, especially for those people who consider, for those people who, you know, they take, they take, uh, they take body count as irrelevant when it comes to being with being with someone. Because for me, I told you that at the end I'm going to share my opinion on whether on whether I on whether I consider someone with high body count or low body count, or maybe it is not a topic. So according to me, my opinion is body count to me matters. But if we have checked the health part, then I believe things may be okay. But if you have not checked, then it really matters. So for me, health is the number one concern when it comes to body count. And then again, trust, because how have you had that high number of body counts? You know, and maybe they are all of them. They are your exes. You know, and maybe some people have high body counts of, you know, maybe it was a forced thing. We have rape cases. Maybe we have assaults cases, but we are not focusing on that. We are focusing on the real deal, where people have body count when it comes to romantic relationship. And that's all for today's video. Please, thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like, subscribe, comment, share your opinion. You know, tomorrow again we're going live with another topic. I'll be happy to see you there. So please subscribe so that you do not miss the next time we are going live. For those people that are still joining, I hope you have said hi. Just say hi if you have not said hi, and share with me if you have enjoyed today's topic or maybe not. You know, and I'll be happy to engage with you all. So those are the 10 points for people that body count is a deal breaker for them, and for people who body count is irrelevant to them. So those are the 10 points and the 10 points. Thank you so much. I'm going to end this live. I said we were going live for 20 to 30 minutes, or maybe 20 to 25 minutes, and right now is 42 minutes. So we have passed our time threshold. But I'm happy I've chatted with some of you. I'm happy I've engaged with some of you, you know. Okay, so for me, the normally see here are the emails, like, not the emails, the what? The handles of people. I don't get to see the real names, you know. But thank you so much for those that are still joining, but the live has ended. Please subscribe so that you do not miss the next live that we'll be doing tomorrow, luckily or hopefully. And thank you so much. Today's live, that's all we had to talk about. So I'm going to upload this video later on my YouTube channel. So if you have not watched the entire live, just feel free to visit my YouTube channel. Watch other videos. We have done so many live videos. This is like the 18th live, or maybe 17th live of this YouTube channel since I started going live, you know, and so far so good. Things are just nice. So I'm going to end the live right now. Peace. Please go and subscribe, watch other videos, and I'll be happy. Bye. 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 Bye.